Let's see how the driver standings have changed. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Verstappen is still top of drivers. But for constructors... Oh, the Tide! The Tide! I'm still 5th. Ricardo and Leclerc have swapped places. What's that? That's 24 points. So if I won and Perez DNF'd or was lower than 10th, yeah, I think the constructors for everybody else is fairly set. Well, actually, the bottom change. You know, Alpha and Williams are close. I thought Alpine and Aston, to be fair. Let's do a few highlights, why not? Start at 13th. They're basically in 6th the whole race then after the start. Norris came back from 12th to beat 7th. Lap 2. I got into 5th. Oh, I had Max behind me, didn't I? Whoa. Whoa. There's a 4th at one point with Verstappen behind me again. Finished in 6th. If we could get Norris, that would be great. Okay, let's advance.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? There's quite a lot in this team at the moment. What are your thoughts on them? It looks like you've invested heavily in the development of new parts. Great. Well, that's everything.
Keep missing out on those 10 constructors points. Activities. Ooh, we've got some time before the second to last one. Okay. R&D. Six parts at risk. 4 parts at risk. Okay. So chassis has been dealt with. We're basically staying where we are performance-wise. Fingers crossed as we go into the new season, the teams would have done as well as keeping their stuff, and I'll ping up there and then we'll blast off into trying to upgrade stuff. Just the best for the last couple of races. Of December, so it expires at the end of the year. Try and get Norris. I think that's what I would aim for. If not, we would probably head for Sonoda. Because he's down here, but he's done quite well. Personally, I think. Right. Average finish has now slipped to 8, which isn't great. Pole position 7, construction position 0, driver position 0, race wins 4, podium finishes 5, average finish 8, average grid 6, miles driven, fastest laps driven. Right, so let's have a look at this. So, Max Verstappen for Valtteri Bottas is 2. Lewis Hamilton was first. Wait, what the hell? Hang on. Max Verstappen was 4th. Bottas was 2nd. Lewis Hamilton was 1st. Sergio Perez was 3rd. He's rocketed up recently. He was down in 6th when I started doing this. Not 6th. 5th. I don't fucking know. Me, I got 6th. Norris, he was 7th. Sainz got 8th. Leclerc was 11th. Ricciardo got 5th. He's doing quite well these last few races. Pierre Gasly was a DNF. That's 2 DNFs in a row. Not good, not good, not good. Lance Stroll was 14. 144, no, 14. Yuki Tsunoda was 9. Well done, Yuki. You see, this is why he impresses me a little bit. Fernando Alonso, 16. Sebastian Vettel was 10th. Esteban Ocon was 12th. Antonio Giovinazzi was 15th. Georgie Russell, 17. Nicolas Latifi was 19. Oops, not 09, 19. Kimi was 13. Nikita Mazepin, 21st. Oh dear. Mick Schumacher, 18. And then our guy Marcus Armstrong, 20th. He's going to finish bottom at the table. So he was higher, then lower, then lower, then lower, then higher, then lower, then higher, then lower, then lower, then higher, 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 lower, higher, and then lower. So I think Marcus Armstrong has finished higher most of the time, but I just think their averages both were 16. A bit weird. Only 1 DNF in that race though. And obviously as we go into Australia, mate, we're starting further back because we're going to be having loads of penalties. We're going to advance time.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
I'm saving up lots of money to try and get the best driver I can. I wonder if it's worth us just doing one more personnel upgrade. Yeah, we can do that. Because then we still have enough money for most of the people that we want. I mean, how much? Oh, I should have really checked before, I guess. But if I... How much is Norris? He's 9 million. We might struggle. Although... 6 base, 3 buyout, that's the thing. Hamilton's market value has plummeted a little bit. Yeah, I want to get hold of Norris if we can. What would be great is if we found out that he's a free agent. And it was like, oh, Norris! Because then we could probably lowball him a little. And what's good about lowballing him is it means that we have to pay him less. So we're still 5th. As long as we can just beat Norris, we'll be fine. I don't think we're going to get any higher up the table. In terms of the constructors, obviously it's exciting up at the top, but for us, I think we're pretty set and have been for a long time. Again, Marcus is yet to score a point. Yet to score a point, Marcus! Let me just fill in this sheet that I'm doing again. Just put in my fastest lap point. Again, this car's fast over 1 lap. It burns through tyres so quick. The only person to not score, well, two is Mick and Marcus. If we can get Marcus Armstrong, please score a point. Just 1 last point. I've given you like all sorts of shite to try and help you out. These are all the 2020s, I guess. All these free agents. I'm sure Matsushita is like a company. Marcus Armstrong is officially better than Nikita Mazepin, even though he has 1 point somehow, which hurts my brain. But if I scroll up. Nikita Mazepin. Nikita's average finishing position is lower. In fact, Nikita's and Latifi's average position is lower than Mick and Marcus. They've not been lucky. My average is 7, which means that the only person who is like Pierre Gasly downwards, because like Ricardo has had a few. Ricardo towards the end of the season has done really well. 6, 7, 8, then 11, 5, 3, 4, 5. Compared to the beginning where I had some DNFs and all sorts of things. And of course you have Norris. Was that a load of DNFs? It's up in the points a lot. Let us see how we go. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, click the like button, helps a lot. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. May.